Hello, welcome back guys. So let's understand today question that we have is let's understand 1539. We have the question of the Leetcode and we are going to see the question. Okay, so kth missing positive number we have and we have to do today, right? So let's assume that this question 1539 kth missing positive number we have to find, right? So the question is saying that we have a given an array, that array name is ARR and a positive integer sorted in a strictly increasing order and an integer k, right? So array is given a positive integer with a sorted value, right? All the numbers we have given in a sorted order. So if you see the example, we have given array 2 3 4 7, right? 4 7 11 11, right? And k we have given is 5. So that is saying that strictly increasing order, right? So it should be always in increasing order, strictly increasing order. Okay, and there is one integer that is k we have given. So we have to return the kth positive integer that is missing, right, from this array. So we have to find the kth positive integer. So what is the kth positive integer that is not here into the array, right? So if we'll talk about, we have given in the array 2 3 4 7 11, right? These numbers we have given into the array. So if I'll go and make represent this one into array, it will look like this one, correct? Now we have given k, that is what we have given 5, right? So if we'll represent in index 0 1 2 3 4, right? So k is 5, right? So it is saying that if we make the positive integer, right? If we make the positive integer from here, from you can say increasing number, right? So if you represent this one into the correct one, so it will look like what? 1 5, right? Because see, 1 is missing here, right? 1 is missing here, and if you go 1 2 3 4, so there is 5 is missing, right? Here 5 is missing. Okay, so we will start with what? 1 5, and then we have to go to till 11, right? So what we will do, we will say 1 5, and then it will become what? 6 we don't have, we will put 6. 7 we have, 11 we have, 7 we have, then we will put 8, and next what we have? 9 we also don't have, 9 we don't have, 10, right? So we will add 10 also. Then we will add what? 11 we already have, so we'll add 12, and 13 will add like this, and we'll go so on, right? We'll go like so on. Okay, so it is saying that if we'll check the kth 5 integer, right? So what is the kth element, right? So 1 2 3 4 5. So 9 is the number that we have to return, and that's why if you'll see that this is the output we have for 9, right? So this number is missing as a value, right? So the kth positive integer, if you'll see, this is the missing number from this array. Okay, similarly if we'll talk about this one, right? So what we have? 1 2 3 4 we have given, right? And k is equal to 2. Okay, so what we have? 1 2 3 4, right? What is the next element we have? So if we'll talk about the next element, right? So what are the next element we have? So k, next what we have? 5 6, right? So next ith element is this one, and this element is this k equal to 1 element is this one, k equal to 2 element is this one, right? K equal to 1, k equal to 2, right? And it will go like this, 7 8 9 10 like this, right? So this is the number we have to if we'll represent into the array, means this number is we have to return, like. Okay, so the missing number is 6 here into the array. Okay, the second missing a positive integer is what? 6 we have. Okay, like this we will do, means given array we have given, right? And we have to do what? We have to find the missing number, and for that we have to create your exact missing array, right? Missing positive integers, right? And then we have to do. So if we'll talk about the constant, right? The constant we have array length should be greater than equal to 1, and it is less than equal to 1000. Array of I is less than 1, less than 1000, and greater than 1 and greater than less than 1000, you can say. And similarly for k. array of I of array of j is always less than, where I is greater than 1 and less than equal to j and less than equal to array dot length. So if interview will ask the follow-up question that can be possible, could you please solve this problem in the less than O of n complexity, right? So if we have to write the code into O of n complexity, then we have to think about this, right? Now if we talk about the you can say related concept, right? So this concept is coming from the array and binary search, right, that we will talk about later. But here the similar question, if you want to implement, right, that question or other questions we have, right, append k integers with the minimal sum. This is on the Leetcode you can find, and keep track of how many positive integers are missing as you can scan the array, right? This you can find onto the Leetcode. Okay, if you don't find, please ping me in the comment box. I'll put the link there. Okay, now coming to the approach, right, what solution we can provide for this approaches, right? So if they are not asking you, if they are asking like if you want to represent into O of n times, right, the complexity was what? O of n complexity, right? So if the time complexity we have given is O of n, right, and if you want to do what, brute force, let's suppose if you want to do brute force approach, right? So what you will do, let's suppose this is our first approach. We will take time complexity of O of n and we will use brute force as a time complexity, brute force approach as a time complexity we will use. Okay, so this is our approach we have, and we'll try to implement this one. Okay, so the first idea is to solve the problem is linear time by passing all array element, right? So it is easy to say how many positive integers are missing between two array, right? So if we'll talk about the two array, let's suppose array of I plus 1 we can say, and array of two element array element we can say from array element I. So it is easy to say how many positive integers are missing between the two array elements, right? We can do like this. If array, we have given array, and this array I plus 1 is one element, another element is I element, right? So the next element from the previous element, if we'll do, so we'll get some value. If we'll do the minus 1, right, we'll get some value, what, array of I plus 1, this value and this, right? So we could solve the problem like, let's suppose if we will have what we have 2, we have 3, we have 4, we have, right, and one was 7 and 11, right? This was the first example we had, right? So if we'll represent the array, we will look like the array will look like this one. Okay, so if we'll think k equal to 2, right, we have k equal to 2. Okay, so the kth missing is somewhere what we can say between let me change the color of the our pointer so you will understand. Okay, so if you'll talk about the kth missing in somewhere is what, this can be missing between these to this. Let's suppose what we have k is what 2, right, k is 2, and if we talk about the kth missing, right, it can be between this to this, right, 4 and 7. How? See, one number is missing where, here. So if you'll talk about this is the number, this is the place where number is one missing, one number is missing, right? One number is missing at this place, right? Another before the array static, because before the array start, right? And another, like if you'll talk about this one, right? So 2, 3, 4 and 2 numbers are missing here, right, here. So if you'll talk about 2 and 3, let's start from here. So here to here no number is missing, right? If you'll talk about 3 to 4, no number is missing, right? If we'll talk about 4 to 7, right, 2 numbers are missing, right? Here 2 number missing, 0 number missing and 0 number missing, right? 2, 3 no number, there is 1 number is missing, there is 0, 0 number missing, here 2 number is missing, right? And if we'll talk about 7 to 11, right, 7 to 11, how many numbers are missing? 3 numbers are missing, right, between 7 and 11. Okay, so like if we follow this approach, right, so we'll iterate over the array, right, and we will compute the number of missing numbers in between the elements, right? that we can see, right? There is previously it was what, how many numbers? It was one numbers is missing, right? Now it is 0, between 2 and 3 0, 3 and 4 0, 0, and 4 to 7 2 elements are missing, and 7 to 11 is 3 missing number, right? So idea is to iterate over the array, and we will compute the number of missing numbers in between the elements, correct? Now think about like how we'll do the approach, right? So what we should do, first we will check the kth number is less than the first element of the array, right? If the kth missing number is less than the first element of the array, if it is the case, we will return the k directly, okay? And if we will decrease k by the number of positive integers, right, which are missing before the array start, right, that we will do what, k minus will do, and array minus array of 0 minus will do that value, right? Let's suppose what we will talking about, we will do array of 0 will do -1, right? And this will be nothing but over what, k minus, sorry, k minus will do, okay? So this will do what, we will decrease k by the number of positive integers which are missing before the array start k, right? And that we will come. Then what we will do, we will find the what missing current element by using this formula that we have seen already, right? If not, then we will do what, we will return array of I plus k will do, and we will return that value, okay? Here now if the kth missing is less than what, array of 0, right? So what we will do, first we should check, right, if the element is less than or not, right? So what we will do here, we'll say if k is what, less than equal to array of what we have 0 will do -1, right? And if it is less than equal to this one, right, then what we will do, we will return here directly, and we will say return what, k. Array of 0 -1 will do, and we'll return this one. Why? Because see, if we will check, right, if we will check the kth missing number is less than the first element of the array, we directly return the k, okay? And if not, then we will decrease the k by the number of positive integers which are missing before the array start, that is k minus will do, k minus equal to array of 0 -1 will do, and we will return, right? So if not that is the case, then we will do what, I am saying k minus equal to what, array will take once, okay, array at this position what, that is 0, and will do -1, okay? So we will get our this value. So first we are checking what, we are checking here, like if k is the missing number, kth missing number is less than the first element of the array, and if it's the case, we will return directly k, okay? If not, then we will decrease k by the number of positive integers which are missing before the array start, right? And we'll do k minus equal to array of 0 -1, and that will happen, okay? Now what we will do, we will try to iterate over the array element, right? And each element, so let me write here, so as each element will compute the number of missing positive integers in between I plus 1 and ith element, right? So if you have to find, so we can say we will search kth missing between, you can say between what, arrays element, right? We can say that array elements, okay? So to do that, what we should do, we will write one int n, and that is what we have, array we have, and we'll do array dot length will do, and this will we will find our length. Then what we will do, we will iterate over the array elements, right? So for do that, what we should do, for, and we can take for loop, and we'll say I equal to what, 0, and we'll go, I should go to less than n, and I plus we can take, right? Or we can go to we can take n -1 last element, right? N -1. right? Because we have started from 0, right? Now what we will do, we will make what the missing element we will find, right? So if we'll talk about what I'm trying to say, missing element will find missing element, right? And it is between what, between array of I, means array of I and its next element, array of I plus 1. I'm talking about this one, array of I plus 1 and array. Okay, so to do that, what we will do, we will take one current and we'll say underscore missing. Current missing element will take, and how we will find this current missing element, current missing underscore element will pass. Okay, current missing element is nothing but what, we have array of what, I plus 1 minus minus array of I, and then we'll do minus 1, that we are talking about. Okay, in this way we will find our current missing element, right? If the kth missing is between what, array and this one, we will return it directly, right? So what I'm talking about, so if we will check if the kth element, right, kth element, if kth element is between what, is between both element, right? This one that we are talking about, between these and this. Let's suppose we have, means we have find out our kth element between this and this. Then what will happen, we will check this one, right? How we will check, we'll pass, we will return this, we should return what, that element, we will return that element. So to do that, what we will do, we'll check if k is what, is less than and equal to, what is, k is less than equal to current missing element we have, right? And if that is the case, then we will return what, we can directly return here, return what, array of I, and we are doing what, plus what, k, correct, k element. Okay, otherwise, right, otherwise what we will do, we can say otherwise continue, or you can say proceed, right? Otherwise continue for further check, okay, continue for the further check. Okay, to do that, what we will do, we'll say k minus equal to what, current missing element will pass this one. And if that is the case, that what we will do, we'll check if this is done, right? Then what we will check, if the missing number is greater than, if the missing element, if the missing element or number, right, if greater than array n minus 1, this is the case, right? Then what we will do, we will say browse return array of n minus 1, and we'll do what, plus k, like this. We'll do, okay, we'll do. Now we will check, right, what we will check, if this is the case. So what I'm trying to say here is, first we are doing what, iterating, we are iterating here I equal to 0, I is less than n minus 1, right? And then what we will do, we'll pass, right, each time we will pass what, we'll try to compute the number of missing positive integers between I plus 1 and I. So we will get what, we will get our current element, and if that is not the case, we'll check the current element, right, and then we will continue this one. Okay, so if we'll do the implementation, we can find the time complexity, right, tc is nothing but O of what? N. If n is a element, okay, we can say n and O of n. And a space complexities, we are not taking extra spaces, right? So this is constant space and this is nothing but O of 1. Okay, like this. So let me submit this one. Okay, k minus 1 19, yeah. Submit this one. Oh, this is working. So in the next part of the video, we will see binary search, right, in which we will say O of n, O of log n, right, and time complexity. Okay, so if you know the binary search, you can try the binary search approach, or if you want the second approach, please ping me in the comment box. I'll upload the second part of the video in which we will see the binary search algorithm. Okay, thank you so much guys for liking this video, and please share this so that you will get more videos like this. Thank you so much.